Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm JJ and this is my island Shroomy. We have Kix here today. Look at him, like the tree's in the way. He's cute. I do like Kix. Anybody else here today? No. I don't think anyone else is in the plaza. They're most probably everywhere else on the island, like normal. I did have Sly just walk past me before I started recording, so I know he's around somewhere. Today's build is going to be the back of my island. Of course, we're going to do some more villager houses because that's all I have left. So we're going back there. I will put a path leading to my secret beach, Red's Beach, because that's where I'm doing my houses, but not necessarily that I'm going to decorate it. So there will be a path. I just don't know if it's going to be decorated. But yeah, let's get on and record some more houses, or build some more houses. Hard hat on, as always. I will be doing a bit of terraforming, mainly just for some waterfalls, because I want to do a bridge leading to my secret beach. So if I want waterfalls, I need the hard hat. So that is why the hard hat is on. The hard hat is on in every single build of mine. Let's just face it. Because I can't help myself. I've always got to do some form of terraforming. But then I also, if I'm not doing terraforming, I have the hard hat on for my path. So we've always got to put the hard hat on. One of these days, I will do a whole build. Not necessarily a whole build, if I do my terraforming, hard hat on. But when I'm just decorating, one of these days, I will have no hat on. I don't know when, but I will have no hat on. Because I just seem to be wearing a hat all the time. I am going to put a villager house here. I don't know if we're going to get one villager house or if we're going to get more than one. I'm just going to see how I go regarding the build and all of that. It just may be one, it may be two, it may be three. I don't know yet. We'll just see how we go. I do want to apologise for my campsite build. I did post it with the lag, but that's because some of you did want to see it. So I did post it, and I feel bad posting it because of the lag. If you've seen that build, then I wasn't exaggerating in the build before it when I said my campsite is lagging, because OBS that day decided didn't want to be very nice to me. I had all these other issues with other videos being deleted, can't get them back, and then OBS wanted to be a pain in my bottom and lag throughout near enough the whole video. Don't get me wrong, some bits are absolutely fine, but majority of that video is lag, and I wasn't going to post it, which is why I then posted the build before my campsite. My campsite was my last build. The build before that, I built after my campsite. So I weren't going to post my campsite, but I did ask if you still wanted to see it. And some of you said yes, you still wanted to see it with its lag. So I did post it. I feel bad for posting it, but it's up now. And it's staying up. But I do apologise for the lag. Sometimes these things can't be helped, especially when I'm having all this technology issues and OBS decides it wants to be silly and lag. Obviously, I don't know how the video is going to turn out until it's been recorded and I go to edit it back. Because on my screen, I have lag with OBS, but that's not that campsite lag that I see. So I have lag in the sense of my character's a little bit behind and decides to run wherever she wants to run lag on OBS normally. But campsite lag, I didn't realise I had that sort of lag until I come back to edit it. And once I've done a build like that, I'm not tearing it all down to re-record it. No. Dina's build, I lost the footage that I recorded. I'm not ripping her build down to do it again. I've done it so often that I'm at that stage where I'm like, absolutely not. It can just be a build that you haven't seen. It will be a surprise for you. That's the mentality I'm at right now, because I've had to redo builds a few times and it's drove me absolutely bonkers. It's drove me crazy. I'm like, why am I doing this? It can just be a build that you've not seen, a little surprise for you because you haven't seen it, and we move on. So I'm not redoing Dina's, I'm not re-recording that, so that's a build you haven't seen me do. I do have to keep some builds back as a surprise for you guys, so then you don't actually see the whole island. I know it's nice to see a whole island from start to finish, but some builds I do like to keep to myself and have you see it when I do the tour. Sometimes it's nice that way. So, unfortunately, this time round with Shroomy, Dina's build was out of my control. It was my electronics. It decided it wanted to delete it, as well as all 4-5 videos for Teacup, because with Teacup I recorded my finding the island, naming the island, which I've posted that you've seen. If you haven't seen it, it is under the playlist Teacup. Brand new island will be my next island. I'm looking forward to that. But then I also done getting my 5,000 Nook miles paid off, like the 5,000 loan one, getting to my 3 houses done, getting to 5 stars, and then I destroyed my whole island. So them videos I done, and they were deleted as well. So hopefully, maybe with my next island after Teacup, you may see the start to finish of that island. Who knows whether I'll record it again. I want to, because it deleted, but then I'm like, do I really want to put myself through that again? Through that whole process, that boring process. I find it so boring getting from my island, naming it, choosing it, to then terraforming, decorating. I find that bit so boring when I'm recording it. But you never know. I could come around and be like, okay, I'll record it for this island. Hopefully the footage won't get deleted, and then you'll be able to see how I do it. So I am considering that for my island after Teacup. Don't know what I'm doing for my island after Teacup, but we haven't thought that far ahead yet. I've only thought up to Teacup. I've still got to get Shroomy finished. But I am in the process of getting everything ready for Teacup for when I start recording my entrance. I have not done yet because I have a fear of it being deleted. So I'm not going to do Teacup's entrance right now. I will wait till we've near enough finished Shroomy. Well, Shroomy's nearly finished. I've got a few more houses to place and then it's done. I'm not recording Teacup's entrance right now because of my fear of it being deleted like the rest of them. So yeah, I will continue collecting items from a treasure island for Teacup. I have my codes already. I am, though, struggling with villagers for a Grandma Core island. I have 3 villagers on my island already that I am keeping, and they are Billy, Dobie, and Velma. Those are the main 3 older villagers throughout, like, all of the villagers that I've seen. Those are the 3 that resemble older generation. So I have them 3, but I'm not sure who else to get. So comment some ideas below. I was thinking of Lionel because he's grey hair. But I don't know. Gonzo was another one I was thinking of. I have put a list of all the villagers that I could possibly have, like loads of them. A lot of them are on my list just for their names, like Norma. She's got an older generation name. Who else do I have? Like older generation names like that, like Norma, I have on my list, but they haven't made it to my top 10. I'm struggling to figure out top 10. Velma, Dobie and Billy are in my top 10, so I'm keeping them free. So let me know down below villagers for a grandma core, please. Thanking you muchly, very kind of you, I appreciate it. that's my only struggle, villagers, even though I have a whole list. Yeah, I will continue to get items for that island, which I'm doing, and then I should be ready for recording entrance when the time is right, because it's not right now. I've got a few builds in mind for that island too. Anyway, enough about Teacup. We'll get to Teacup when we start decorating Teacup, because I'm going to give away all my secrets for Teacup. I have no secrets. I'm being silly. Don't listen to me. I have no secrets for Teacup. And that is all for today's video, today's build. I am standing here because, as you can see, I've got my trees here and my bushes. And as I was coming to get to my trees, I found not one, but 2 lilies of the valley. I haven't spoken to Isabel yet, but lilies, sorry you cannot see me behind the cliff apart from my big head, but lilies of the valley, I mean, my island is 5 stars. Whether it will stay 5 stars by the end, I have no idea. But right now, Shroomy is 5 stars. Have we got any more lilies? No, but I was collecting my trees. Excuse the mess of the trees. And I found 2 lilies, and it got me excited. As it does anyone. But I was rather excited about that, because I have lilies. And it always happens. I get to a certain point, get 5 stars, get my lilies, and then I add more trees and bushes and flowers and junk on the island, and then Isabel's like, no, 4 star, too many trees, too many flowers, loads of dropped items, clean it up. And I'm like, no, I'm not cleaning it. Anyway, let's go to the build I did. We did do Tad's house. I haven't filled this bit in because, as you've seen, this, what is it called? It's a bridge. It's a bridge, JJ. Leads over to my museum. And because it's very close, I don't know how I'm doing this, because it needs to lead round to this bridge. And this bridge leads to my secret beach that we've just done. I haven't filled anything out on my secret beach. I don't know if I'm going to fill it out. I will see how I feel later, because that's another day's problem. But this is what we've done. I had to fit the Stonehenges in here somewhere on this island, because they really suit a Swampcore island. And it was only because I had a random thought about using Stonehenges, and I was like, okay, I need to go get some. So I did, and here they are. But we have some waterfalls for my bridge, as well as up here. And then Wart Jr. It is Wart Jr. I didn't know what to give Wart, because I've done the fishing, I've done outdoor kitchens, I've done other things. So I was raiding the storage and saw the bags and decided, you know what, I'm going to put a storage shed and some of these wagons to carry the bags. And that's what we did. So that's what we've got. Very basic, very simple for Wart, but it's cute. And I really like it. And that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe. And I will see you all back here for my next video. Bye guys.